Walanyo anyway if you are quite no say I'm doing the watching nana walanyo 24 and as workers no say just come to think of it, if it's not a deliberate attempt, who supervised the books that are in the market? Where was Ghana Publishers Association when the books found their way onto the market? For me, this rendered apology is rhetoric. Yo. And also what they about Joseph Chian was Ghanaians. Some of us don't like paying taxes. It's time we need to pay our taxes for the development of the country. And Honorable Benjamin Aye, former NP for Upper Dentra West, Obama MPP Amayukono, and Afensono, Honorable Hussein Donko, Kaneno a DCE for Secre Afram Plains, NDC, Amayukomo, no so a Babekasa, the Ama NDC, a recent penny no, and Chakra, one Babeka and Sa, Ewa Hasina, Yeno more etime, Eddie and Como, Yuguswa, Ewa Cheyemono. Na yede aseda eni kabia Kunu Ghana Limited for womo enam womo edroso eboaye so ya senemo ema yede dwumadie yi abrewo kunu for ede hunchun capsules ye meme droso nko bema sebe untimi enwonso odwonso na ebia kamo odwonso no ayase oya na bemam ehhehyew ene ade ewude nyina eye prostate ya ejeje ababeja woso enti esrewa maunsanka kunu for womo edrono ebe ye hunchun capsules na mekanfo ede ama emema no Tanso and one de Mr. Kewa Babema Olibido ewa for Matenka or form or premature ejaculation or modern say Bema sa aka Mr. Kewa. Meka se Bema we premature ejaculator no o a medrume wo fie nyina na aye enti hye no so na bon ho so na kopedru a dress up Mr. Kewa ya kunu for e de aba X and Y granules so droso nko a obi a wo low sperm count Obema sa aka bie ai bomodin X and Y granules ye kama pa boa mema bebre Bema no tuo na to all right nanso enkuma bo bia maunsa enka X and Y granules na beboa wo oba wa fichikọ ho nsem aye bisi basa afichikọ no aye bibia ho obi de wa ye ne timetable ankasa wona bosumi bia wode wo hwe ne nema ai mesre wa yase a ukọ afichira wa yase ye oya ukọ afichire nkabone wachire intimi mapapa eba na ni ayitu mesre wo mansanka araba bazempel CB na intimi emo ken tablet so ye de ko etia BP obi a hypertension ye de ko etia no mesre wa wenum nyina ye nuro sonko a kunu for ede aba adwaso fra omo e wo 0244 139176 0244 139176 0204 139176 0204 139176 and 0274 139 176 0274 139 176 wo hwe kunu for omo e wo East Legon a Champon Junction omode na ebowra ho na wokọ no mo a ombeboa wontimi so akọ pharmacy chemical shop ne herbal shops nyina mu wobenya kunufo omu nre bi ato na watimi ede ayo ho edro Dr. Dan Blow and ode we yaba and was say almost 90% of the total revenue goes into compensation and interest payment, yet they have the guts to tell Ghanaians they are better managers of the economy. From the budget, government seeks to increase revenue mobilization by 30%, which is unrealistic. You can't have an average record of 16% mobilization rate and expect to double it with this lazy approach. When the fundamentals are weak, interest payment will expose your budget. The issue is, what then is the impact of those sloganeering policies on the economy? Managing economy goes beyond appointing family and friends. We Dr. Dan Blow and Odessa message ebaye. Mr. Kadway free and Sawam Adwajri. And was a good afternoon to you, Mami Biama. The budget is full of empty promises, unprecedented taxes and hardships imposed on Ghanaians. The Nanado Dr. Baumia-led government told the whole world that they have given Ghanaians water and electricity for free, but they are now telling us to pay for it. And this is a scam. If you bamboozle people and capture power with empty promises, the reality will expose you. Way a mistake or difference a woman. Abele Edwe Finungwa and was a senior. Ghanaians should rest assured that the second term of President Akufo-Addo is full of job creation and employment. And Ghana is in safe hands. Greetings to SM and Nanabi. We Abele and Ode Abam. Walanyo Edian Makenkan dada ewa hase. Ankuma Foster, or the way for Achima Yurebi. I'll see what the Friachim be any and was say, my country is a secular one made up of Christians, Muslims, and traditional believers. None of these accept the tribal languages. We have one country, one culture, and one people. My regards to Honorable Kojo Ponkroma, the entire people of Achimbi from Ankoma Foster, Achim Ayurebe. Excellency Nanado is the best president ever. Let's support him for a better Ghana. Greetings to Honorable Brane Champo, Abetifi MP. Home Sapila 2, and what do we if we buy him? Charles Ado, Edway Fritema. In fact, these Voltarians are being hypothetical because they are proud of Nogopo. And if something is written about these same people, then they are trying to cry foul. Please, let's be fair to ourselves and stop the hypothetical things we're doing. In fact, and it's a fact, we all know that. Charles said, way every time I or them a bad year. Woman Gaddafi, see the message they sent me yesterday. Cash in received of 120 Ghana cedis. Mohammed Abdul Yakubu Al Hassan Ventures. Current balance 605. Sorry, you have been blocked by the Momo head office. Don't attempt your PIN code. I laugh, sir, because even my kid brother at KG won't write this kind of English. Almost sorry, so almost me Juma telecommunication network be. We and some hodwa mode abba and my uncle first time I can kind of dear no dada ebusia me mighty no so egua otie no nyame adom ama honorable Benjamin aye ababeka yensa e hase a ene no ene go honorable akwaba
yenua
mpom te say
nyame adom so
adumara kwa honorable ene me feel we no we friend up and down and I say ye kaftan and I say honorable
and they just be
where your kaftan papa I don't know about fatal
when your friend captain
I fatal pa there are yes honorable then sem bebre na egu aprosa me gidi so da me anywhere to me anywhere the kind did ho enkomo budget wan kan kire ayo ne budget ho nsensem yara say MPP aban mo ba ye no covid bremu na mo say Ghana for mo enjoy nsuo free mo enjoy light free and ye both say campaign ni mu edimu gidi afede ye koda ye ma chesade anche ye ne ti ya ye se aban san nsuo na ye to ye no nsuo na ode ma ye nkane ode ma ye no ama e kana doso Ghana for entry bi honorable na adwuma na same na ada na MPP aban mo ye sa
okay
honorable ada na MPP aban mo ye sa
MPP fire
na mo se mama ye nsuo free mama ye nkane free
okay
ye nidi ye nom ye na
okay
lockdown ye wom ye kasane ade ye se nsuo free untu akane aso ka enti bomaden na eyayi afede ye ni ba ye ho so a mo se ye ma metua nkane na eka ye ma metua nsuo ne ka esan se ye no abroso oda na bomeba
about 19 billion cedis to respond to COVID. And we did not necessarily charge the Ghanaian for it. We had to borrow. We had to take money from the Bank of Ghana to deal with the COVID pandemic. That's why today articles are being published around the world commending Ghana as one of the best response countries. But that 19 billion cedis has to be paid for at some point. The liabilities we have incurred has to be paid for. COVID expenses are going to be with us at least for the medium term.
Does the 19 billion include the free water and electricity?
It does. It's part of COVID-related expenses.
No, but you gave us that 100 and you're taking it back the other.
No, we were in the midst of a crisis and government had to front load.
You said it was free.
But it's free to you. It wasn't free to the treasury. It wasn't free to the treasury.
I'm lost here.
No, so when we say free electricity, it doesn't mean that the IPP producer is also going to say, because the president has said free electricity, I won't charge the country for it.
The government will have to pay.
The government will have to pay.
Yeah, but I'm saying that you are now in 2021.
Yes.
You now want us to pay for it.
I'm saying the government, for example, had to borrow money, the fiscal impact about 19 billion, to make all of those expenses happen. And in addition to that, there are going to be expenses in the medium term because of COVID. The government is asking a question. Can we continue to accommodate this COVID black hole in this already widening gap of our finances? Or do we have to introduce a revenue handle that can take care of it? And the government comes to a view that, with the greatest of respect, can we take 1% VAT to pay for that so that COVID does not become an ever-burdening expenditure item for us?
Yeah, but you made a choice to give us free water and electricity. You've extended it, and it served you well in the politics of the day.
Because governments
won the election.
Because governments make
only
choices.
down to come and tell us to pay for it.
No, because governments make choices on behalf of their people. If we are at war, and the government has to make a decision that we have to procure A, B, C, D, E, F, G to go to war and win that war, and does not necessarily tax the population for it today, and mobilizes for us.
But the free was populist then.
I'm coming to mobilize and come together and achieve it. It is well in order for the government, when we have won the war, or we are on a clear path to winning the war, to say, this has been the cost.
So it wasn't free then?
It was free to the people of Ghana at the time.
But now we are paying for it.
Treasury, we have to now begin to close.
You just delayed the payment. So it wasn't free. You should have told us that.
Well, no, because
down the line you pay for this.
No, because everything we consume in this country is paid for.
Honorable.
Yeah.
So when I saw the government of Ghana in a box akano, and was seeing 1% of what VAT tax.
Especially me, Madam for that.
What I mean?
Topics in our country. Anyway, so we didn't can ask him.
Oh, and yes,
the kind of mamma, the soft penny be a Minaquenya, maybe I best call it now the same camu.
Okay.
Some of this are soft, who get that closer. Who say, and now who say yes, Namish a almost. Namiadum almost. So penny Elisha Salifu.
Okay.
Yes. We had that opportunity 7 minutes na car back.
Wow.
I really felt say yes.
You are really closer to a man of God.
A man of God. He's really a man of God.
Okay.
I've seen him from afar. I mean, didn't come back a he said, "Soft penny bisu to say a mensa utabio." Also said the first time I'm in one-on-one. It didn't get a some of them you really feel that yes, these are really true God, men of God. It makes you soft penny Salifu Amwako, Elisha.
Bishop Salifu Amwako.
Archbishop
Salifu Amwako.
Which I will be any as of penny for any non penny for women. Now, must you assemble now? You see, until say Ghana for who say yes, you can say a buy, and one yenya. The BI will get some of these things no wrong. We are taking now brought from the dear so. I don't know crack when I brought from about the casting what over be a governor, now no one the compound kakra ni a jehunina. Jamaye huni say a bino you bruni hoku bia or no aba. And what in the bangle ho baby and will be dear minus. In the BBR look different from yang. The new who's are buying it completely different from yang. Any a corporate ya say a bed, ya beji a fa could be. Na ya ya destiny asha yensa. Yes. Ya nyafa who do you know? Ya nia ya bed, ya be form ya bang. Here the bebu, ya the boy and ya bride, but where ya so, ya the baby. So now, that cobus is here, me who. Why I be no cry a year the day. At say no papa. Eti. Onkora brim. Because I want to me and so and at on sa and so a guarantee no. Who parents are so wasene. When you needed them, perhaps at that time, when ya wa for na. It can be a school crank could be. And as a brabon cry be so the mitri.
Oh,
so. It's the end. What show school na we? No, see, quasi. And then the Yamiadum was started here, you may dear. Hey, be crying up this year, be an amico be an amico toy, and I'm the cosia wawa, and I'm the tear to your fees. The can now was started here, you may dear. Bosume swan. Pay 1 CDB. Abrem na me so koko na me de kosi awawa na se besia me ko boye no mintimi fa ntuatua kakra woti kwapai What you call pie say, a day now, papa, was that you and papa, ever you pay me.
Jano namade a free water, free light.
Now, the same thing here. That's what I'm saying, sir. You find it's a binding as somebody else. But any leadership.
A Ghana for a Casa or Honest.
It's not I mean, you never say, and toss me. Na ye a bino, ye Ghana for. And ye be said, Omundi and Nimukai. And what Yaba? I who say Yari Biaba. Yari Bay. Yes, every 1 minute be a bia horonsa. Monsieur Metis, I said that day. Ebiana mi dware once a day. And maybe we cry mi dware once a week. But a need na ko base. Now se me dware frequently am horo me sa anyi sunsuo mo a me bewu. Possibility say yare bi betumi aka me. So that me chen. It now me water consumption no e be kosoro. Perhaps beyond the metumi I pay under normal circumstances. And I said ye kia ye nia because ye nia na ya hwe ahunti no. Mpanyifo di anim say hey, we are not in normal times. Eti now no ensuo no yakasa manfo nkoso nto depending on our ability to pay. In Kenya no munyusu no depending on our ability to pay. Nkofo bebre ntimi nya nsuo no ntimi afford even the nsuo no. Eti ene ye nyina te de na me de koko ayi example yi. Yenkopa besia bi ne yemfa nso so ye ho asene. Eti nsuo na ose nka wotua kansa na wanya bi kura de ahoro nsa no. Yekopa bibi emfa ensupport se nsuo no na saa time no de a yare no ho na ho kire no ho na obi antumi afford and yet one afford so awu ahwa abutumi ahwere ho nkwa no. Ye nyina ye nyusu nsuo no. Edu na wan hwe na okaka se na ban ne ka se ye nyusu nsuo no free.
Asa o ka se free.
Yes, at that time you didn't have to pay because you couldn't afford. And as one to me afford so a ubetumi anya yare ni bi na wawu. So what I mention. Ana abano you be fufura na. Ana nsuo no water company na da ho ya dwuma enke cost ana. Yes. Eti ye wie no. Ana na aban in this case infact na akufuado. Any aban na ka say munyusu nsuo no free no. Ana ono akofa ne personal money. Ana se bibia free baby no dia betua na. No. Eyo mamu ni nyina na ye se enne anabosom we die yentumi depending on conditions ye because of conditions ye nti no yentumi entua water bills no. So the mention nti mu ye mu ni free na ochina ye num nsuo mfa ntwen ope ochina ye ho henhare yen na fe ye be ye bia ye tumi ayeden ye tuatua no kakra. What is wrong with this? Don't forget that American. Course now ye no free no.
Honorably. Say a government dey there man. O can say bia ahochena ba COVID bremu nti no. Mo de amonye na echire motua. Eno ye different o dan say ye dey ma mo free.
For that year ye free. But don't forget that America chiro say there was a course so na ye in care. And as a course no as o man a ye nyina na ye wo manum no. A ye boss aka na to ho no. And now, why was somebody going to pay from his personal pocket? No.
It did not.
The bank has to make that decision. So instead of saying, Benaye, also Tia Wisioka now. And son, when you should be our horns, no, who said Benaye? And me Yanisana, to me, and Tia Unika. Obakako from when you maybe woo. Eti mediamount, we free. A car abadaho. It is a canon. Why no sit here? The says a ban and yet separate from us. Yeah. All that a ban had to do was to make that show that leadership, make that decision. I best save you and I. I save you and I, you know, collectively, any nipa bakwan, yenya yesaya ban. I can never die on. Why no suit here? Me MAAME ewu. Me MAAME ewu. Me nisika. Me di betua ne kasisi ya abusunyafo akopɛ besia biaba enom de ayeden ye de asie ye de aye yiye
and abusunya se de ma free.
Yes, at that no abusunya ni nyina so that mean at that time no because I couldn't afford at least what needed to be done no ya ye mi akosie mi maame awie tie chire na Canada ho no ya tena te se oh ene ye mu ka no na one city bi obi a benya no onfam ram ye mfantua ka na matiko apai matiko apai ena meka se ye hu se ye nia ye ne aban no ye hu se eka bi a aban yi bo no eye me ne wo nyina na o se san tua sa aka no revenues bi aba me no na be enjoy no eka bi aba nso me no na be enjoy no ye hu ni sa ni adwe ko ye se aban no eye somebody sitting somewhere it's your kasa no free dia eka na abeda ho no sa person no so copy bibi di betua now we are getting it wrong.
Na chese na prior to election 2020 na NDC forecast say ensuo na kanea na ye use no yenya na ebeba betua enei wo ma say susudue bie waka say de aban ye yes munye nsuo free munye kanea free no robbing Peter to pay Paul.
No, you can say whatever you want to say. Look, NDC forecast the nsem no there. In the midst of
because I remember say prior to elections and they were saying they say ensuo ne kanea na mu use no I am say abani ni temu free
and betua eti o prefer to say the under NDC in the midst of doom so or say o person so kanea na fear more and am eboa in the midst of crisis and now no please listen please the difference in the say ebia ba now ya mo am fan suru ebia say be government here. Yeah, man, share picture no from me no one go say please.
Yenti make say ayin say. Even time my see nsuo free ni ade na kora na yetimi two pipe 1 month no be nsuo inflow ye. E me ehud obi bro ho no na nsuo nkoko.
Those are normal things. Those are normal things. You're gonna hear.
What is the guarantee say nka ban ni jaya say me fa nsuo nche me fa kanea nche ye normal sa but obi am make sure say obedi ni hu ni obeta horo ne nsa obeye
say those standards and measure the average Ghanaian standards. That's where we get it wrong. Because any entity is legal. Those of us who have it, you know, we feel say yeah, we can afford. We can afford. Say you no kai ye kasi yontomo ye kasi yontomo ye den ki betumi ato.
By the end of the day, one more to slams and that be brenya nsuo ni bi but they still survive.
Who told you? It is your name you want to enjoy. Who told you? Because me ankasa person me hu be e de nsuo ni bi ni kra sa water tankers yi any ade polytanks yi ye ko install polytanks at some places. Water tankers yi deliver nsuo. You see people queuing. No muso nsuo. Me metimi fie say ne me obi wo me polytank mu nya ade. But sometimes when the rich enjoy some of this things now, after I said the taxes. At the end of the day, the rich still pay more. And they support the poor. And if once a while almost benefiting from almost taxes to my India and say free.
But the way you sold the whole idea to the people
because
of Ghana,
you didn't have to pay, no, it means you are enjoying it free at that time. But for somebody making that decision to enjoy the thing free now, and I make her say, hey Bianca, Minuebi, when you be at that time, when you're free at that time, and going to me afford to go to me who run is out to me saying, hey Bianca, Nya Riu. That means I'm catch us, but then Yamiase. So you're free at that time. What survive? Also, ye duma won't ya contribute to be. That person prefers that.
But do you think that with these taxes here and there, no, is a time I woman a right time to be paying such taxes? Because one, COVID di buy ye, and you ma bebre na akrampo. Nipa bebre you oma die free juma abo. Now they are coming to pay taxes. No? Where do they get the money?
Fine. It's going back to said they were okay. Can you imagine? Nipa nanka will lose the Jumano. That time now he had to go and find money to pay the water bill. Can you imagine the situation? And yet you create yes, I crash at that time now I say for the free no blah 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 blah. Said you okay. Nipa no cry biasa time was losing the Juma. Think you know yes kakra or the akwa to be cry. It's your son as so enjoy this time free, no. That's fine. Now going forward, said you okay, no. A bit me abase, and the situation no any 100% improve. Until be independent be as after or more dream. It be so at the home fee. So, but simple no yen piano and na. Don't forget that bind can be a habit at the back of your mind. That bind can be a year bogo. A binding individual be a baby. Oh, Bequacofa, or no one cocoa scaby, and any personal pocket money be no jabutiakabi. Simple yen to me and levy those taxes. And near friend, yeah. The Ghana government at the 100 cities today. Na yen tiani na. By next year, that at Kano, but that was ho. And the only way a Ghana government and our government be answer to me to neka. Main way day through taxes in one way or the other. So the mention. It's ya must say, you know.
But paying taxes, I don't think that Ghanaians were problem with payment of taxes and as a taxes. But what the money is being used for.
I know they know you agree.
What the money it is you see entria a higher Ghana, a damn higher Ghana, and you see a tria tax. Now they are building walls around here. Ye tria tax free ya katwamres wall no ye unhunu ye.
Yes.
And how do you expect us to pay more tax?
Okay, no, I know them know you agree. One, I will say we have to pay the tax. But the next thing is what your tax in the you and near ma, I'll say a day, see, I'm fine, yeah. Then you have every right, and that's almost a day, yeah. No, all questions say tax, let me try, you know. Then I'm more there, yeah. I don't know, I agree with you. For example, yet yes, you need to your street light. I could your lad bill near the street light near the didn't now also. If me come here and ask me highways so nese me hu street light bi asa ya adwuma na me betra na me question say me tax na street light levy na me tua ye no me hu adwuma mo dia ya. That's a different thing. And that one I will support you 100%. But we know ampa one nsuo ni free me tie yes me water bills me to me dia kire Ghana water bills are never every month yeah on bound say COVID absorb. Into that one, I've enjoyed the benefit. It is a Ghana, but then you see me contribute to the phrase I can. I should not be complaining. And yet the same as a Metria Street light levy. Now me who say young so light. Now me question say me levy na me tia me who street light. It is more so Kanyano. It's two different things. So many about it. Ekanaba ye de nyame ase see nya leader otumi hu say no in this times of crisis no o si obi nkonkoshe dem me know there maybe ye tena fie 1 week 2 weeks 1 month kura na ye free your stuff
me issue I wo ho ne say
yeah
ye de mamu e kirei matua a different from at that moment. Yeah, they are buying supply.
Where you are getting it wrong.
So I'm also friends saying it for the downtrodden and those people who are living in the slums and those areas. What yeah, the mamu from next year, nasa near memwa ye betria. A different from say free money free, and during the campaign, you campaigned heavily on this. See, your mama can free, your mama is free.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, no one can you turn and basse.
There is the difference here. Because I want to pass concept nasi yeah.
Okay.
This will be your line.
Honorable Cheche Muyi.
Unim say, Obi, the world tears is here. The mount, be. But my mount 10 cities and there. Now me say, but China major madia. And I said, you know,
then I don't need it. I don't need it.
That be the example. Say be mama 10 CDs.
Okay.
Natural. Who be me 10 CDs. Na me say me ba beje no china. Empo se wo ho. So wo bi unibi e bredo so me ba beje ma de. Empo nyame na ato ne nsafro kra wo busuafo say wo de meka. Is that the same thing we talking about here? No. Because yes, in this case no obi wo ho mo a or enjoy free water ni bia. Tax aye kan ho asemi nyina. Enya dia obi tia tax ni bi. He said, "Nipa no me because I enjoy free on the car, on the car. Yen draw line ye on the car. Say ye. For example, to tell the example, Ghana water, 2 me monthly bill be 240 or 250, and maybe 5 months you accumulate about 3,000. And now you dem me 3,000. Abraham said Ben aye, unko 3,000. Went yeah, and therefore now balance, outstanding balance, 3,000, and you have to pay. And we are different. That's the one fan champion, and then you're free. But since you have me TSCA after enjoying maybe 3,000 or 5,000 issue free for all this, now fan say, I be betting me. And as we decided, say, me water line crown, me ami kutu me bura. Fie.
Me
Still on Baba Damika. Madam, can you please say, me enjoy Saturday, dear. Me enjoy it free. If me decided to see as a mutual for Ghana, no. This year, because a mutual for Ghana and Makakotna, Cosmokaya, oh baby. That has here, dear, by Mutiabiana. Mintiabi. Therefore, you see, me enjoy, me enjoy it free and not yet the bomb business. Me enjoy it free. Tell me, Yaduma be. Me Yaduma be a Biabosmi, ya bedges me sa taxi, maybe I'm sorry, I yoku gari ho, Namikotomi red, Namidi, men call supermarket being Makakota, they are vat dasso. In this animal, your mana. I can still be within the system. Some of these taxes are okay, You know, it's in the process, and yet direct a KBA, yeah, film, but the bottom line is that I can't, you who say as of mine. For example, here, pre-secondary education, I can was. This can you be? Can you day? See, I could Bob Bessiania, the day, ya. Is it good them can enjoy that? Whether any parent will be see and as will need. Are you good? Let them enjoy it. It is what Chinese uncle Ray to me, but turning the fortunes of this country around. It becomes easy for us together as a man to repay that account. Dance or because 10 years, human be, number discoveries be, no better free as Canada on the items that your man could school free. Now I don't get you. It's young next year, young yes. So, on mine and as a bino, or yet different from me now. But the most important thing is that Ubenya leader beer. The decision making. Obetunya what time it is. So as soon as at this point, the man so na sini na. Ebia tibia obokomuno. Enye papa. Ti me so na sini ne. No china wanya baby agina. Na fei obe boa maybe a car beda her car beda me so ho kire beda me so no obe boa me ye ya sa nipa no so o conscience eni kwa se o kase etu fie kakra me betena yi nti oduane kakra bi bedi yi enti muwa kakra de boa mi nti na ene wo so ho kire wa be ka jam se enti me so muwa o ya na because o conscience o se wa o kase sa nipa yi Nra wa man baby na kameda bontin maybe aboa bi che mere that ni pese e bia nansa wa man maduane bi ani a e bia ba na nka men ka ti asefo ho nti se nne matumi survive the difficulties na enne o say say it be nia wo so be so masene kakra na enye say ya abi nka it shouldn't be any issue bia. But ubenya ye nuanum ya ombeba betena asif se aban jeje taxes na ye de koma individual bi aban jeje sa taxes ya ye nyina se ensan contribute ya ye de ya. For example, there's a Ghana water, yes, pande Ghana water omo production base baby awoti a de bia se de na wa akra wo kan se baby ho mansuo ni bi ni ho no SSK bia na ye de be den ebe expansion e de akọ ebia wo mfichire na o road ya da bia waka ho asema ka no na ye di bi ba beye sanitation efia ekunye korora ekunye ne ade nipa esikafo ogrum ha mu ahe na korora na bi beka wo so eye wa out down there if anything at all na bolle ebia ye dia begu mfichire ye dia begu baby a wote ben you know. It is a kakra near the clear ball and everywhere. It's even in your own interest. It's even in your own interest. So, but the bottom line again said you also can't have no yard in say. After Yatias, say, I was a contributor, was a you keep you couldn't clean. The mutuia that has New Year, Anna, ya de baye, dear. I was a but I am not touching Anna. If I see it being done, not a big deal. Yeah, yet here corruption. Na mafia ni sita hinewo. Enye Italy. Enye those places na mafia ni that no. Corruption akesi na hokra newo. However, if the average man also ran up a train station, yeah, the underground train system is working the overhead one is moving, transport buses are moving, news flow, light is so, any other na. A man not doing cry enko, there will be this can as will be easy and as will be easy. But to the extent to say, Osorano pa, you be declare my dear man, or so I could do trot or could do queue more for hours. And so now, sometimes the number of hours I will even spend in traffic to get to our workplaces near the other
no bringing productivity down.
Exactly. So, but a year now taxes kakra no utia and now who say, oh yes, now me am tite me say personal motorway round about no munkwa na come to me dibe an hour. And MPP for that Roma, you be a tema motorway that is tema end no. Yeah, run about first one you create. Who do more because unam no New York ho baby. So 1 second now we twemu ko baby awuko bia. Into that one you see your money working for you. Ebia now what nefie we are graduate what nefie be 6-7 years unya dwuma nye. Napko ba ye when your baby akwa one is always better than 0. It's a scan your demand and so cry na kakra no ye chance na ka otifie no. You see your taxes working for you. Planting for food and jobs. Unlike the days I need a crowd and if you are no way and there be a net exporter of food. You see your taxes working for you. You knew baby. I was here day. You expecting. You knew her. But at least when you see said the direction, the leadership is moving towards there. Emma regime, Emma uncranche. Say me name me feel from Mube. Me buy no accommodate me sugu me mama so. However, me who say me mama asoja. Me who say me mama edwa brode we dwa banchi edisi jaso. E mama arehim say yes, me mama be den. E be prepare aduane ama me. Na mom e bia ye buy na me su no. Me mama asa akwa saloon. E na obo ni ti a. E no me who say e ne kom be de mi ache. Kom be de mi ache. Eti yeah, I was who say yes under this government indicators the be air point pointed to be a directional regime and if appointed to be a regime then we all support it.
Okay.
So yeah na so them kan ye buy na ma me na kwakot na saloon baby no wo ye ni ti a then ye kasa na ye didi a na ese
hu baby be
didi sanity
yo Honorable Bena Aye wo ye nchen hase o ye former NP for Upper Dentra West MPP amayoko ndimo na ye hwe ni mo se Honorable Fusaini Donko NDC former DC for Secretary Afram Plains ono so e ba beka ye ho ase na fe enkomo no emu associate twan ayede na boso wisdom and was a good afternoon madam. So the man in your studio tell him we the Ghanaian people are waiting and watching for 2024.
I'm also a Ghanaian.
Until 2024 is at hand.
Oh, I know there. Obit match and adwin. Obit match and adwin. Oh yes, but me.
Enti me ba, honorable. Ghana focus on dada one. Mo no be adwin sir.
Come ye Ghana ni. Me nkan chi obi aso obi adada. Na me the example am me timi the water bill a chiro.
Obaka so ma na dada won.
No. Unless until the air can yase. Obi o ma unse nipa bi o mo a. I say obi a opetu so ada. Onda no so ada. Wo ye den. Untimi nyane. But the open tiase yi na no anim se eka bi a aban betumi aka se da bi. This year nyina so yenko so enjoy ni free. However, yenko te e kan zembu.
Aban mra eni eduru.
Eni eduru.
Enko te eduru.
Yeah, kwachi ade fe ye diska na eye. Esuo na wonum ni free no. Ye to eduru ene ye de ye yi no. Kanda water works ho na nkasa manfo ho nyina so tu omuka. So de meche no. Sa ka no nyina no. Fine. What do you say aban ene o se kutua. Aban so na meka na aban nya dwuma. Anamboa. Aban nya dwuma. Eno ani taxes. Ye kasi ye di ye kasi ye pese you reduce tax along the line no na ye ma production the cost one. Production cry cost ra. And yet sales na that company no be no dey bra ban you. Yen for example as MPP you believe in this private sector led so as the engine of growth no. As more one district one factory ye be sa no mani nyina no. Enyo mu sales on be no mo dey bra ban you. The same tax ye bia na be dey. Ye begigi dey free omo ho na yede you know, I check here how far as combined together. It's tax there. Yes, nitia ya ubi ka ubi anka, but unless also on tias yourself, when years can you be quack of and yet your baby tia.
Honor mammy for in Germany, yen to uncle Monoso. No, the arc builder, and was a mammy soldier. The man in your studio is just annoying me. He should stop defending the indefensible because Nanado has not been honest to we Ghanaians. So to me, I have concluded it as a scam to we the good people of Ghana. I have to listen to some music and stop listening to that.
Yes.
Or say, what die?
And I'm saying, Ubenya Ubia. I mean, obey an address. Why not just one Tiasian? Tian one Tiasi.
The one on Tiasio.
Nah, honorable. It is okay. Yes.
Be honest for once, honorable. Be honest. What I say. Mwana mobile, ya bakotia, yamamu you free, yamamu light free, yamamu way free, education, and
yes. Yes.
Eban is saying the massa try you ten say, ensure na yet mother my yeno, ensure na a caba bedaho, into more the taxes say my yes.
I want to be honest. It's a person obia on sweet team, so should be honest. Na ye numus you, meboa. Na eka, na ye incur cost in the production of science. Oh, and I'm from the beginning. What's why I didn't say on Tiasia, I won't Tiasia. There's a difference between my bob, Bessia. Mature self, Sisiana make a choice, Sisia, you see, I enjoy last year in Nano. So, me two Ghana, Sisia, me continent America. And now, Obidi, baby, Bremiana. On the other hand, see, catch them said, if you're now one nominal, Ubetia, that's ya. Say me took in America, crana, ya de make am better more. And I say impose me film crana, or some bushing for Butias I can. Me cock Jiska or bank, Sisia. No me film Sisia crana, and watching as a bushing of Butia. And I be sound saying, you know. So decided, say, after all, I said, I'm making a task, and I don't cry, I have a new theology. And I said, Bisa, say, so your man, but parties are quay on also or could hear music. Yes, over to my could hear music. But I'm challenging him so Misan who say. So no, and no your man penia. A kakwa best no business cadia to as you see, easy, the easiest way will be a bit my to criticize. Criticism just will be a bit maybe. One idea, alternative missing. Alternative missing. You know, sir, Ghana is one of the few countries, public sector workers. They continue to enjoy their distance salaries. So, the mention, some of these private companies, workers said, they pay even in the developed countries. You reduce salary by half or by whatever percentage. And that's what lose a completely. What is a worker be? Teacher for as an example, crowd, fear all that ina or more I never be a crown. We still pay them compared to, for example, private sector teachers. We all know this year. You don't know not impressed into Omuka. But Omana by payroll, we paid them. And all these things were happening at a time I buying revenue base, not a so 80. It is a hochre breno. Na ban so wa sene say. Na at least ye film completely there. Na so ye film kakra no say can na beda ho no. Ye starting to and kakra. Also you are going to listen to music. Electricity no. I hope say music now. O kuti no. Enya light no di kuti. Simple battery and or the use krana. Is he not going to pay? No, is he not going to pay for the battery? Why would he pay for the battery to listen to the music? No, because I know so he should enjoy it free. Why? Because the
Ghanaians, let's be honest to ourselves. We don't like paying taxes at all. It's time to pay taxes for Ghana's development. You want good roads, hospitals, schools. Where are we going to get monies to fix all these? Let us help ourselves to build the country. When the
bottom line say yes sir I buy niska bien free baby ya okoje besia kura na say a 40-year loan 50-year loan kura na that time ya na no ba e yo mo taxes no mbagege either say corporate taxes or whatever. And on budget in the idea So tax there na make no na Bible time use Christ to cry and I encourage a for say go to your tax. Emma Caesar and Ameboa.
Was it for Caesar, the Emma Caesar?
Exactly. That was to pay tax. It was in connection of taxes. So yeah. Yenya yatna outside da kakra no. So so wo alosman kakra no wo pay abekwa yi pa na beba na hwe tax a yati dia firimu pa. Which means me taxes yi pa we gwan no say ketumi mam de to e bia 207 ba ko de ko fie. And so na yatiti dia firi wo pay mu.
Branch Ren was why is the COVID-19 relief fund given to us at the time? What did you do with that money? For Sikisi, President Mahama told us Nanado will charge us for the freebies. Yet we still voted for the MPP. We made our choice. Let's move on and pray government puts measures to work for us all. Tell the man they have not told us the truth. It's exactly what you told him, but don't want to accept. They never told us we will pay it later. We and on so a day abba. Ebusa for me 19 was so egua uti and honorable Benjamin Aye and Ababe Kayan Sa El Hanamwa. Yenna and Shon Comono. What the Abba said, finance minister say, all shared Hoyare, Irakan of Furiata, finance minister designate, was say, better no a son. Better no a son, or a bind so. Into was Regan of Winina say, we should all come together near more buying so that's our better no. Ebe free aban so ni nyina ye ekatwitwiri die 291.6 billion Ghana cedis ya ababa ya ye komo no edi apart from sa taxes ya ye tuano abodi e kwa me na Ghana for be fa so ye bebo aban ama sa aka no ana se adeso no free ho ana so
I criticize no say this are alternatives neighbor be kra me ne honorable minister kra nyadwen in that context me see obi a obe situate aban say is different from Ghana for no. Now you are getting the wrong.
Of
course, because premise ni say aban can aban means ya.
How many be first why you be boy when asa burden no every year.
Every Ghana for so. Edumaden. Edumaden.
Edumaden so le bebre anyway.
Because the average Ghanaian, sorry obisa say den na maban bitimi ayamami. Exactly. That is another orientation. So, we share union members for ya. Ubisa na so media nyame do aye na fam dio na ka ban. That ben end is for best start adwin say e de no so betumi aye de aboa ne man. Ye nyina ye adwumaden. That way make us adwumaden so nyɛ sɛ bia da bia da obi employer bi no me fa ne ade hwɛ covid ya kra bai hwɛ the creativity ba out of the Ghanaian ye de na sisu ne de horo yɛn sɛ PPE ne nyama do na no local na etumi de ye so it is ɛbɛba bɛ the norm rather than say ye twɛn ma bibie si ansa na manfo afa ne a way out na the average Ghanaian bɛkɔ so I think beyond the box. Since I say BIAMAH we school mako ye agree ko university ni ade we atifie twen se obi emefa na adwuma. So it's adwumaden ye education na nkasa. That's why I like the new education minister and orientation. So say nipa no betumi adwen se den na mesu betumi dia ye asowo and make a difference. Na wo din kan de sa what think outside the box edit that idea na ban. I want to feel called the necessary support and also cry again depends on one person so what dream ya. Because it start of say ubenya vision. Now what the resources are a bebo ma what media achieve that vision. Where are you going to raise those resources from? That is where you're in collective so at a bank. It will be a policies and programs are ya de bebano. I was no so to me eboa sa ankrankri initiatives no madrin ahead. For example, if you have an agric development bank. Now beko agric development bank no. Na loans of money men greater chunk. Me the example keke mean check your data no. Let's say almost greater chunk of loans of money man no call people who are into buying and selling. It means that we got it wrong. Eka the policy na attach no, good. That great development bank, therefore said to me, concentrate on the agricultural sector. Na omu needs a kwan be so and a bit me source of those in that agri sector no, bit me so or masini. Ma whatever they are doing, you know, to me, abenyam. If I gonna in your orientation, starting from your education. I didn't know be kofu as a farmer. Officer na tadi atiti and also okoko or the kofu. I want new office. I want new adwuma wokoye.
The hon cry so bro ya tade na ade akọ.
You should look decent, you should look good and feel good. I didn't know so part of the atiti na ade akọ. I want now every day woko adwuma. It's because of that you know obi akura bi nyi no e ba abnon to hu onim se kuayo de enye ibi. Nemum ohun obi akọ adwuma a wabọ ne tie accountant a ohun se ene adwuma obi na menya ameye. Adwuma obi na menya ameye. Because you know pictorial ye onya no send different signals. Oti school mu especially any your school those days you know. We bone a na yakote adoma say kokodo. Straight away menyi no na kire me say ado your punishment.
No maybe by it got to a point I was see a jai ado as punishment as a form of punishment they punishing students.
Yes.
Jai is you know.
It's orientation na make from the school level nya de adni na yen change yen psyche. Ya anya ne sa. Ya anya ne sa. Because yet resources so. And so ohia ekuye. Compare Ghana ne South Korea ne Japan ne ade. Switzerland no mo. Resources be no mo. Resources be no mo. Omu nibi. Yes we dey name them. Natural resources nyina bigu ha. What is missing as far as I'm concerned? The missing gap is the brain power. The brain power. Hey, yeti ye koko yi, obeti koko no all right. Oti wi a obi ama ohun do de. Obi amba ohun do de. Yakotu gold yi, otu gold ni wi a obi ama ohun do de. Obi su ni gold yi bi, oni timba yi bi, oni eyi bi. Wo use ni brain power ma wo nyama na obeto no fufufo. No akwakọ use ni brain power de. A modify no asan abeto ama wo. Abodin. Iti ante say the average Ghanaian bet nase. Now you share how you best sharpen your brains. Yes, free education the idea course but enough. Enough. Sometimes that the link between the academia and the industry. Nipa ni bebre na we school PhD or whatever in a particular field. So the neighbor industry, whatever in accounting, what the neighbor office now the accounts books you go good anymore. I mean, he gets confused. So, into a whole lot of years you do, near reoriented your thinking, starting from your education.
Okay.
Yeah, and then now your course with this mentality of say, as a bind or so we say, a bind also we say, there were other places where individual be to make think outside the box. Or no one knew or generate one important what turning into power generation. Emma or no issue on the fee extra power now bemuno. The national emphasis in our case, IBM electricity company. Extra crab about the extra now or no feed into the national grid. Emma or the Enyeska kakra. Yes, yet ha and a bola no a day. And then Norway near that, no, I see the Momokra, Scandinavian countries, nowhere or is it Sweden, one of them. Momokra, the friend body, if it's some other country.
I don't make a free.
18 America say, yes, starting you see your dream. If you has to see her now, call no one ever back left you. If you has to see a Yamini about call a from say, or one busy ho, Neko, precious opportunity. No, if it is there, start the export. Oh, anything at 10 years, and this is for but criticism now. In the process, we are budget here by. So say, yeah, this is from Kwamu media.
The education aspect.
The man see what we say. So, at the end of Bayern, we said the media landscape near the academia, whatever, in asset. Task, now no be a can was. Meanwhile, there are several opportunities in this budget. I was a man for the budget here by. It's not all about task. Therefore, there are some opportunities being so emu dia hin na me as individual so Let me take advantage. Now me so me de amama brabo mu ayede apeja. People are not looking there. But a lot of opportunities in so budget grow here more. So if you see the grass as half full,
you take your time and then look through.
Go through now who glass now half full rather than half empty now. Some of these major opportunities. No one take advantage. Now so improvement. I'm appealing to the people out there. So Munja is seeing just the negative. Okay. Because this same budget, no, there were a lot of positive things. You bet me take advantage to make improvement in our life.
Opoku Patrick, and I say good afternoon, Madam Host. Ghanaians like free things too much. I know one restaurant that where they have written in front of the restaurant that come and eat free. Your grandchildren will come and pay. So they should keep quiet and pay. John Lawe Tete, or also the Nadia Abba Pasikisi, and I say, Mahama told you, you didn't listen. We voted for Ronaldo, the best choice ever. Emmanuel Kwakuyamwa, and I say, Madam BIAMAH, good afternoon. I'm watching you live from La Paz, New Market. Kudos to the Honorable Aye. Thanks for your good explanation. God richly bless you. My regards to my wife, Nana Oye Yamwa, your wife, Wate Obejeso. Charles Cranton was, I didn't enjoy those freebies, but I voted for them. But the truth is, they never told us the truth. Taxes collected in this country is never used for the intent, leaving the problem still staring at us in the face. Oh, the American said, yeah, taxes, no. That's the year, yes, Sefata. Yes, nobody will talk about it. Oh, no, but yen and she say, bay na budget a war at the ma young now can be said Minister of Education war good plans ne policies be or they beb one your education system no getting me a revive no then ye beya near ubetimi a year to solve a situation, to solve a problem, and yet the we say be a obibetimi a the amount.
Exactly. The TVET system now, you know, the STEM. And we say Dr. Minister Nankatatiana or man lectures on it out with a yes. This is somebody who knows what he's about. Because over the Koreans and the rest now, this technical yana or more emphasis, no, of course, more almost media turning or more fortunes around. I get angry. I must be frank. I get angry when me TV home and who's almost yes, math and science quiz be now. I get angry personally. If math and science quiz, my bet TV so what is why now h plus 2 plus 0 is what will be water, and you call this science, and you have corporate Ghana and other informal putting funds into it. Anyway, no put a better than the almost share other and you may be me also because and also we are yes. If we are talking about science, let's say mobile bet now table so and as a blackboard soon will be as a science h plus 2 plus 2 a year water. And then me I'm quite accounting student no. And hydrogen so watching every but to moon at the bio, not then at the bio. But combine the H2 any ono then water na me for many who be feeling now but now but church or those formulas na now. And this is the area I think sir with the new orientation, the new minister want to change. Because this orientation, you know, you go through school, no system, no sa near we to me fire and sa and you do maybe me why hostness can wo. Yeah, me no tears is here. You near back a mason and a carpenter. Or cobot dine if you back so. Maybe you know when you have 20,000.
Honorable, and for carpenter, plumber. They be at a say or pipe. If I saw pipe, now pipe, I will sink a pipe.
Yes,
it's you sink so a two. It will be replacement.
Okay. Saturday, it's stove. Guy be your breakfast, you do when you 5 minutes, you cry, no, I give you 200 Ghana cedis. 5 minutes, cry when you. Waji 200 Ghana. 200, 5 minutes. Now, what the office here and asking me about the radio, here when you are breathing, then they come out for test messages. Busumi, o salary say, you come out 1,500. With the example, you come out 1,500. Who divide by 30 days now? it means on the average a day yeah amount 50 cedis for the whole day. And so sa minua na obeye adwuma 5 minutes per hour 200 no. Me ni nyina ye nuanu ne ofie na asem eba fie a ye beka se wo na ye adwuma. So that means because we are bosom adwuma.
Aye.
Nti wo ne beka se wo ye adwuma nti no yes obi ad na ni ba hwani so na be contribute. Mi hwa ono no. You are come down back so when you 20,000. So why we white collar job no and we be take you 4 or 5 years to me I accumulate 20,000. So I want resources no me can so on to tax grand zo on to tax anko for the because o mutua on to tax obo down so na as a plumber no buy no buy adwuma no wie na 100 Ghana 200 Ghana utia no on to tax o de kakra na say me calculate here so mpo 1,500 means every day just 50 Ghana I don't know yes I had to tax if you direct ono na waje eyasha no free no ye kase omunsu nkotua tax ne kakra o kikem e ma wan hwe ya wa nso te office o nso be support no akikem se dabi ni kwase etua tax ni kwase etua tax forgetting say bosume so ye no wo pay no ye deduct tax free so it ono no ne say ndi entua hwimfim na mom e bia through VAT and as indirect ones bi also kotua nti no o ye dede kakra wo so wan hwe ya wo kwa kodi na chimi ya sa dede so yes yema emphasis no education no yema emphasis ne more on the vocational than say yem crofo bebre a akwa school yi akwa this white color whatever ni ye wie ni skills bia na ye wie a de aba be form association of unemployed graduates wa bra ebi o de kokosunya carpentry masonry anase bia enka yes cano emma everyday bia nanso no again through proper and as a prudent financial management bia you know you bet chire omo kakra no you also know say yes enye da bia na mepama de so me sin stress enye everyday bia na bia mepam ade no won season eba and as we see how say me ba o say friends 30 also who the rainy days is beba until before the rainy days no also to me day savings kakra na raining days ni dua na wan kopie mensu amfa so also we say bia dan no bia nyafi mu ni na every time bia na benya bi so abo therefore bia 1 or 2 or 3 bi na benya abo which is still better than obi a oya dwuma throughout the whole year the salary no put two together now then you should know say yes and yeah 2 or 3 no me saka e dia na metumi dia ye to take care of the other months na minya income bia nti omunya ya niema o say yema ye dey ye ni ko I believe say going forward no this new education year ye be ma ye ni akọ vocational skills no e be boy because your education you be am tifia I'm not in the academia but me dream ho a niema bi o ma ye ya say ye Ghana ye niema no bebre ya turning upside down how on earth and also teaching profession you jadema more or less those who as a omunya yi papa nipa no start school a official o say omukoye medicine o so omukoye say no ma an tumi ankoye omu medical courses ankoye you know
they divert to education field
yes I'm not even talking about professional ones it's good here they omu license so na dey neighbor no akoshe ho as a people teacher onu na one qualify one pass na onima de ni yie no entumi antoa na ayi so no onu no na akwa kurase ho e na o kire nkora na de na menia onim ho anko aho ne sere it for example teaching one of the professions I'm official also respect and make sure that it's the best quality material and the kokoye say adwuma no na you know of course it comes with the salary and bibia ye man attractive ni nya that high caliber brains you know kire ye manual there from kg ba apa e benya nsunsuanso on the output nkwara na eba up no na se yanye ne sa na look down upon the teaching profession and therefore obi anka okopen bibia ye na so wan qualify no na ye na kwatena kura so na wo kire nkwara dia de be na kwara na nka ono so betumi a kire oba medical field so the same thing some of these young mabunu ya nursing training ene ade no ana na yombo taa ne se hono mbekọ ana say because after SHS no when twen ye antwa so ninti no ene ye menkoye hwan nursing hwan omo courses bisa no de akwa wura ho nti are you surprised so obekọ hospital home no na nipa na oti ho no pa ne kra na o se o de bo wa obebo be wie na bia waso ahono ana waso abe ka citizen media even though pa ne de wo so these are areas rather than us and attract the highest are you into those places no yet driving are you surprised again say the carnage on our roads in Korea say what it bones you home one ade ade no akonya 207 bi na say VIP bi no drive the decision making
when a VIP nimpo do mo say that were well trained they trained
me the example
their drivers
yes I know But say the average people who are driving sometimes now say 1 second now say also train now no so go make no that decision making because one yet smart enough in decision making na kofa eyaba. This is the only country where, excuse my word, stupidity sometimes taken for a smartness because mun na mu di traffic no so no obi a delay no man ke be ko fefefe no ono ya fa ho ni nam shoulder of the road and office or smart is that smartness or stupidity and so ono be ya fa shoulder no ho no ba be si wanim no aka say me smart so we dem chen eti ye hia national psyche na that ni na ye hia orientation I believe say if through education reforms then your money person you're starting a year from the KGR going forward no tempo these decades na you lose going forward no I believe say we can make it we haven't lost it at all achia but collectively no you decide say be ni ya you bet my ni ni nyina nso ejina leadership ni nyina ejina leadership so
I was here for me maintain was so ego awutie ne higher 900.9 FM so na adwenche kakra aba na mamefa FM na fe yentoa enkomo no esoi. Good afternoon, madam. I'm calling from Spain. I know the members of the Church of Christ of Latter-day Saints are honest. They don't lie. I'm one of them. By this afternoon, Mr. Hey. Honorable call Latter-day Saints.
Yes, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. And I say, or the Free Spain neighbor. Now, members of the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints.
Yes.
They are honest people.
Of course.
But
but I can't feel free.
But
because yes, I am tolerant and so come.
But this afternoon, Mr. Ayer is lying to us. So he should stop going to the church.
But the meaning born yachen.
That's it.
Yes, because on three issues, nothing. Living in Spain does not make you a better Ghanaian than anybody. Masa, you took a babu to me can be crowd no prapra ballers who be nebi or prapra. So the mention. Of course, we know them. It is on no ban on three issues nasia or yet different from any other person here on so Tiasia. To being in Spain doesn't make you any different person. We don't born yacho anyway.
Now, we or say, ask the MP how much water was made free. Did water supply situation improve? Those in privileged positions who had water on demand through their taps were the ones who benefited. Those who had water delivered through tanks delivery still had to pay. Is there an audited record of how much the free water and electricity costs? Ask the MP if the tax hike is one off to pay the water debt. We ASMBisa will be Abisa. Mr. Kadway Free and Sawam Adwajino, so honorable I differentiate between what is free then. What is borrowing and lending that you pay later? This has always been the modus operandi of the MPP, is to throw dust in the eyes of Ghanaians and make it look like the truth. These people are and so what they aba hanomo say. Ishaba Anelka Edway for Ashama constituents. Ghana's economy has bounced back stronger from a destabilized economy inherited by President Akufo-Addo. Let's all support the MPP government to move this country forward. Greetings to Honorable Haji Labaran Yakubu Barry. and the rest. Obed Edway Free Achim Yankomase. In fact, Honorable Ben has spoken well. Ghana needs such leaders to move the nation. Greetings to Achia CMP. Honorable Ahinkra Mafo. Onoso so dia Ode Abba Enono. The free food at boarding schools will be paid for by taxes from those who benefited directly and by those who did not go to school at all. Hey, where they mean to say ono so on for the day anka ho. I was saying
me yes, I'm going to school free. Ana
you provide food.
Free. No, somebody must pay. And who is that somebody? Ghana for ya. Yes, auntie, I said, yes, your dada. Are they saying, sir, in the heat of the COVID, no? So you can so muntia musuka. He said the name Mahama in the heat of doing so. Mama no see. See a moment you try this year to get tax. Is that what we are saying? Is that what they are saying? Say Mahama time na, doing so time no. Cause a wope kania fia more no. You fia more no. O man you tax bill or me mana. So. It is a sentinel or yada. Nipan the idea natural. Na fe here, cause what you tax as simple and fancy wa in Castle Ubitrian. Look, Mahama time already have about 40 taxes by ya, maybe better second so, it be better condom so, it be better as any money in our son. Bisa who say, before that I know the BBH free yana. No for BB chill, and yet they introduced all these nuisance taxes. So the mention. It is obedi bibi chair. Na say enne or say enne ye kwanim tin ye ntuatua taxes na. Is it not better than where when ye bibi free and yet you still pay the tax?
The bia we na ebe kofo.
Dey na ebe kofo.
E bia free water ni tema ye ka no shitu up.
And am say when tua say you no kra no so a e ka be dey.
Definitely you pay.
Apart from Nanado Oba ya obey titi taxes bi so nya de ade no. Omo kire yan da Mahama taxes be no omo titi so. Omo kire yan. They were just increasing tax every year bia. Meanwhile we were not enjoying any free thing bia. It is necessary Oba go school free. When you see kakra free, o lad bill onya ni free. And as yet so man de ade. Na sell who take your taxes now. So last year went to ya zero at the ho. Tiafe ubetua 1 the 2 years near 1 penny otua. But so tia last year 1 and was this year 1 and can 2. Are you telling me say paying 2 cedis no less and that's equal to paying 1 cedi? Is that what we are saying?
Honorable ya bedo ase na yen hwe yen agric sector no so won say honorable say chairman sabonzo de budget ni to dwa no kan bibi say they say aduane abuso yenkrahwe mfiri amanone ene ade but quite a number of Ghanaians no more about abeka say there be na say ya kranche kra no omo ekranto sifiri Burkina omo kan so mu hia secret because omo fa kwan no so ana ye tata omo ne ade nti aban emebo omo security some it is a government ka say ye gyan ne anuane a ye krafiri aman ahodo so eba Ghana na enye no.
Yes, again, said I come from the beginning. So, from the negative side, is it not a fact, say, net exporter of food? You can net exporter. It doesn't mean say you import to be so cry. And then you tell me, canned tomatoes, canned sardines, name kukwaya de bar, near the adinano, Nina. And I can't be an body any bunch in Guana, and near brew, and Guana. But a bribia best corner. Common body any kokrefi baby never. Eti hwe minister bi almost was here bonabaso aban mo a Dr. Akuto Afriye Minister for Agric we education niam ya de be baye ya about planting for food and jobs ne policies are papa no e de ba wa agric sector no. It made impact. For example, instead of saying, "I bet na akaso tomato ni bi kura say ondo kokra tomatoes fie yi no." Bisa ho say, "Ana budget yi, nhihye be ne wo mu a, metumi dia take 10% me go into agriculture. Metumi take advantage. And they improve my brabo." hwe cocoa board the menua edu ne nkofo omo ye ho I've seen it with my eye as a politician me come across here obi anana nafuo just 1 acre ebi ananka so just 1 bag me the example ebi that 1 acre no etumi so 1 bag with this hand pollination ya the idea of the buy yi otumi ti about 5 bags or plus omonfu ana ewu nya the idea nine rehabilitation of cocoa farms policies of the buy yi omo aba bedo afuo no dia ma ye betwa cocoa ni nagu na ye dua modo a free ye ma modo no free ye dua no free e dia ma utwa modo a na obetwa wo nyina no wa na obefa wa de umpewe na apede iti oda fare se wo fuo na ye just 1 hectare 1 acre na modo a be ye 1000 ya bedua afuo 1000 ya bedua mu na bodie start se so a na bodie no ba akokra ye 10 cedis a eduro no ye 10 cedis a 10 cedis times 1000 wanya ni free policy we wo ho mo a nko hwehwe no na nko di akire so ene enioma bebra minua akoto Dr. Akoto free de buy under agric sector no akwanya bebre wom etitro bia so wote ha mo a you know we criticize yodum obi kan we dem yenjira say Ghana emu ayedin wo koran so nse nkofo nso sidan ebia mo de nkran ya de nkwa na moti o yen ye koye nkura ase na even all over ni na amanfo nso sidan so wan hwe ye na wo did the chorus na yes nyoma yedin no amanfo nso sidan amanfo nso talkers amanfo nso ye eti okwaduni bible ni say ko otati ane nchen
adufo kontati ante kusua na
kwan ne hunu nyansa so eti ko budget ni mu hwe say opportunities be na ho yes under agric sector CCI ye di dua nyoma yi ebi ho ma subsidize ana me ko hefa e de menya some of these subsidized seedlings bi na me so me de akwakoya mafuo ebi as a pigry bi na me pese me ya under agric sector no akwanya ben na wo ho mo a me so metumi take advantage na me de akwakoya me pigry no kakra under ebro ni anyoma bi a me dua ne first bebre na yesai matisi yese o ma ye friends warehouses bi a metumi akwa store na bro no ho anasa warehouse yi ebi a me district a me wo mu no ehin na ye di esi nti me bro no isa senke be se kwa anase on be ba beto no fofofo because the season nti no ana metumi de akwa kogu sa warehouse yi bi na chire me yi ma de na maton at a better price ana several of such opportunities wo yam kohwehwe those ones no look he ya minim kra no agogo he ya every bia na yenuanom agogofo ne fulani fuyi to ka yakun nipa yakun we na say wote ho nsam say all because say obi anya adwen keke thinking outside the box yako create ye kan say na ntwebuo kesia sase kesia awo ba bia ye say wa na ntwe bia na fefo mu nyina abra dogu ha digitization at the room kra no meti ye se me nantwie da ho mo kra na ye de chip bia so na so mu me komi phone so sisi a metumi ehu me nantwie no so ogina dua bia se edidi se wada na so yezi no metumi ehu ne picture wa sisi a agogofo enyoma asomdwe fulani fo nso enyoma asomdwe so ema ene so nim se body export of foods ayeke ya kokohwe obi se on the wo hu na me kan obetumi ehu the half glass nko a the wo hu ye tomatoes for a also am dey tomato free Burkina na eba na mum agogofo no so a export ni tomato no dey ba no nti ne truck no ehia nkofo so a elodu body e dey ko the same Burkina Faso ha na o hia ya nso ebia ni dey on say we hu so
iti ye de bi ko no na ye de bi
iti nam say net iti sempo no se wasa hu say ene opportunity bi wo ho there's a market for tomato a wo ye Ghanaian na woni adwuma ya ene na under agric sector no akwanya ben na wo ho mo a me hu say there's a market because ye nia ye ntumi produce enough tomato ye go for ni kofa bi free never therefore there's a market there's a demand eti me ko hwe budget ma agric sector na akwanya be na ohoma metumi go into maybe tomato farming na me de you know it is akwanya ni bebre ewo ho. And don't forget to say those who go into the export business, they make money more than normal import. Why? Because for example, we crack tomatoes ne adates ne diaba. Utranye ye beba bewie untonwie na CD depreciation rate akosura na whatever. Unsan sisa usika into foreign currency enko import more no. Now, mfaso also kra na conversion differences no kwa no edi mfaso no bebre. Meanwhile, so the board no ya or buy an exchange rate no aye no but no na ka be 10 cedis no by conversion no kwa no wabinya more than 10 cedis obinya 12 cedis again positive conversion a year abuan so now so ka do ni akire ho so therefore any me go into tomato production ibi na me we are makopa market no ewo friend say Burkina Faso ho na bia me so anase mayanka it's a matter of saying make us say oh hwehwe ubehu open ho akwanya he obi betuma tena bia aka say oh me dem tomatoes no kwa ye no nyu obi anto na ti ha na essay na those things.
I said a lot of people also bring such complaints.
Of course.
So more kwanye.
For lack of knowledge my people perish.
Oh, how honorable. Because there are places that can't go into they expect at least more kwanye Kenya more trouble kakra so that they can bring the goods closer to the market center.
Yeah. Oh, Japan after World War. Who said they destroy our country that area. It's just no normative. It's just no normative. Korea way. It's just no normative. And they Vietnam, Indonesia, and all these people are that say, "Kiam for Sabizabiam for Munya." We are all thinking as I, Mr. Excuses, the over to me, any excuses in the baby. And also interest say, a bansu near Sudi. Excuses in any individual level. Wow. I bansu to my excuses. That is why I think leadership matters. The one visionary leader said the OBCCA, who can, she said, no, Ghana beyond aid. For example, can say Ghana beyond aid, yeah. Before we briefly say, rhetorical. And now you bet then, also, yeah, me, be Ghana beyond aid. Yet, yeah, and now, yeah, the cat, yeah, no be issue, academia, and I can't debt to GDP ratio, and a blah. COVID buy America, one follow on normal treasury for $3 trillion. Who is complaining in America? Over 3 trillion. Mama Koji from Federal, my young Konkoji, 1 million crown Bank of Ghana. Who better civil society organizations and what have you? What are we doing to ourselves as Africans? Who is your because of America debt to GDP ratio say 100 plus krana don't bet metria. Yes, don't bet metria. Na yen so ya anye ne sa ni ya anye dwumade a yen so ye be de na ye dru stage bia yen so because ye boka no say kra bet metria. But ubehu na NDCO, MPPO, na civil society fuyi omo so obi aso ha we aso ha na ye ka doso President Kufo say a car and abesia ye kobo a ye de wi na ntwinam no ene na ha dwen na nya besia ye kobo a ye de ya depa so ye kobo besia na hu se anamo a be bia di sika na ehhehye no e ma o daache ne bebo a ye kobo besia ye de behwa nkora yi akora bia anko anko school ni bi no wo be dane am robber abetete wa nadwo no ene besia ye kobo yi nti no what is school mu eko school ochire bi sa akora no obetumi abedane medical doctor anaso oba be teacher ni a no obekire nso o ma de it is a mfaso ba besia no so ada se mfaso amaso is it enough so ba betena aka say oh ya ni aboka ye ka and so what said now so can am no ya dwen there was ye me ni kon say and resources we ni nyina no so no ko ba bia I was say yes say enko ba bia o say kwa that is where the auditors and what have you, especially Parliament. And so we'll role to play to make sure, say, Ubia also the Omega prayer, the Beshonsa. Papa, you be na one fan now. I saw my so headache. So, yes, I do could emra court. You do could court to say, what do your main seeker near down car? Emma ubi nso sanko na honko ye ho demonstration. Enka say hey adenti na asumasi de mo de na akokod. Na ne kusi ankosi ngoda no ne yekoya na ase ba.
Abrewa bubu ashino say I'm proud of you, Honorable Benaye. Lee Tepo, and was MAAME, when you see someone bleeding, you don't ask him why he's bleeding. You first stop the bleeding before you ask him why he's bleeding.
Sure.
MAAME, Ghanaians must thank God for having an adult as their president in this pandemic era. Even in UK, some of us were put on for long, but they are coming to tax us. So please, Ghanaians should support the president because it will be better to be alive than to be infected with COVID. Lee Tekpo, London, and the free buy. Yeah, that's it. Dramani Sachibu, no, see, they are the same people who gave our money to NAPCO people to chop free without any work done. Hey, Charles Forson, no, this MPP man. You think we don't know our right, eh? Hey, you know, it's right, Abem. Manaba Stephen, no, Sister BIAMAH, I wonder why people allow themselves to for NDC to mislead them like that. They are forgotten taxes on condoms and cutlasses. Please, I'm Stephen Manaba from Panta Village. And also Ediway Efre Ebaye. Abusiame 19 was so egwa wutie no a higher neat 100.9 FM. So Honorable Benjamin Aye, MPP former MP for the Upper Dentra West constituency. Na ye hwe ni mo se Honorable Fusaini Donko ye ka kire no so obeba oboyan ho ba eso obeba. Enso ya hwe enimu a ebia no nam kwan so obeba. Ono so kane no NDC abankra chipenye e wo sechere Afram Plains yugusu ehwe nanim se obetimi aba na wabeka ye ho ne nkomo no ayede wa ama so a yugusu ane ono abobe na ye e wa hase ya wo boa ya ma ya tase budget no mo budget ya ye kinkan ye ono we have the good, the bad, and the ugly side of it. IFM kaka.
Well, maybe there be me life from positive
the
perspective.
Positive aspect of it. But
And
also,
sometimes
sometimes the negative side so a build it positive.
Exactly. And also nkyerɛ me patch say negative be ni ho. Otherwise, you can why would you go and buy a knife? Go bit me twa me nsa. You can me koto me to fie kura. Ba me koto no madua me de koto nsa me de besensen me bayire me de beyese me de beyese. I concentrate on the benefits I menya no. Now my cautious. And as me still conscious of the fact that yes, me the besensen Biden man we ya bit me twa me. And as a man fan 2 years me back it to be ofie bit me abefa de prano. So yes, there may be several things our budget no more. Obi can say kwan ni bi o ma yi na anka odan ya o say kwan yitini o. Enye dan ya obi will be affected. But how dey chichire oman yi bi free ha ne dey akwa ha yi bi free ha ne dey akwa ba bia ye afi no. You will be affected. Now so for the ye nyina ya collective good inti no. So no sacrifice kakra. Na ye nyina ye nya eso mfa so. Etimi we call budget no mu a say da me kan. Me din kan wo me personal vision bi say afie we anamon we na mpese me tu. Ta na me expect say nipa ndodo na so be anamon we na mpese me tu say ni na mpese me ye. Therefore me nkɔhwɛ budget no mu. Na me hwɛ say ana ɛhe na be support me vision no, my idea no, na me take advantage of. So that is the way to go. For example, we be a mawie school. Minya addition bi anka meto am addition aso. Nanso no, family ni ho. Ene me nkɔhwɛ scholarship secretariat for. Omo budget. Fa fie senate ye. Ana he fa na direction wo. Ana omo de hwɛ technical guys no nko a, science for no nko a, medical students nko a, hwan. Okay, no so mbema nipa 5 scholarships. Emo makɔ ye bi omo masters. And I say omo ene me qualify you immediately. Instead of met na ma ya no ma ya me yedium no. I say me could take advantage na immediately me could apply. So who damage me could apply. Wa anya ne saa. Ubu fi se budget yi hwe nim. And I make an obetena say akase Ghana ye dion. Who kofi ahwe o man temo say ana amafo na esisi dan. Are they all foreigners? And I be your classmates. And then no make a difference. Would there maybe me enya and satia nyanya pe. And satia nyanya pe. I'm not saying say because you be a sit down your son sit down. You be enya argument your son but start thinking. Emma obi na da say you normal. We are say you dion tino therefore to be as I did. Obi as I didn't know. And you me hunu me wan no and you normal. You move out of that mentality. For example, say any animal this way, for example, say power purchasing agreement. Now we can sign power purchasing agreement. Take a friend say, take or pay. Take or pay. Not take and pay. Take or pay. Then kanyana nipa na be setting up ho nkwa de uyusu wanyusu ubetua. Na yenyusu san kanyano. Na ka billions ababeda ho. Na sa nipa yi esa abeda no ho be ka kire say o say yes go to tax. Akotifia kwakọ ho no isuo no. Ene oba na afọ abeda da yes go to tax. Ninti ko sin sa take or pay. Not about billions of cedis of nkania yenyusu. Enso ho ka beda ho no. Sebi na ho ananka ba betua. I'm saying leadership matters. In all these things, leadership matters. And it's one oyeritifie. Na uhia ka maximum ebi ame be man me hia baako oba no be hia baako ni ye wo ye ho so kra na ye say okay na ye mpe spare one baako bi nye den emfa sifia se de be ye bi ame me de no koka workshop and as a 40 bi ho ama be issue no and as oba no so de na be ye yo so be issue no se mpo no wo sa wo resources no mo a abro so a bi ade o say me be man no minya backup baako nsi ho na we so oba no so nya backup baako nsi ho no ya anya ni sa family of 2 ni ekọ bobisia ekọ cars be 10 ebegu fia SS no why na etua sa aka enya mo na o se mutua ana se ti se utifie na o ka asai port aba ho instead of be pesca na ade aye no wakọ car rental and wakọ high cars ni bidi aba be sisi fie ho because enu no ntua scan immediately ninti no ya de rented car na aba be sisi fie ubetua it is okofa rented cars be 4 5 6 7 10 said the making e de be si wo fie ho mo a do they care whether so you use car na say when you use car
be na car na bro for that cycle
who you so ye say when you use wo de car na be si wo fie ho no kwa da so ye den o so utiaka me can so no yire nkwa so na tifi ho what is the point of ka 10 cars aba be si fie ho mo rented cars aba si fie ho mo when maximum the muhia ye 2 or 3 cars at a time ebi na to yen and then this is IPP power purchasing yom questions I take or pay yes ye ho akire ye penkane entia na makosensa agreements na dia ba begum bebre meka na bebre aba begu ho ma yentumi nye den entia nene because ye use car no but so we have to paint in here the bills are brain na ye ba bitua ukro ya sa ba be ka say won we say ye say ye increase tax ye fa nkotua that cars na ukogibisi na ye use so look and this for the omuni bibi papa bia the moment we have tried them, we've tested them, vision power for this Oman there. Our only hope as Oman, your only hope, the near break pass so within the years to come, you better rub shoulders with the Japans and the Koreas and the rest. It is only MPP. It is only MPP and they bet me what the ideas and the vision. I bet me lead into
the promised land.
Promised land. That is why I preach Ghana beyond aid.
Okay.
Now, the Jama Union if we dia farasi if we dia. That the Moses koyi Israel for the fee Misrim. No modomo odomo ko Bosch assassins. Yes, there were challenges. ubenya ye nuanom endis for yi no mo ye Egypt anke amen yes anko Egypt but as we all know no Israel for na anyday ansan yanko Egypt they press on the face of difficulty near that and they press on and they had the difference and said they had leaders who had vision and knew where they were taking their people to. They pressed on and move to that promised land eventually. They didn't listen to those who were complaining, say, and I'm walking and I'm you Egypt and Kame, you see and Casey. You miss almost alternative in the same. Beyond criticisms now more yet. Alternatives no.
Honorable Benaya meda se medu besia na mwansa na emse abusuafo yabre no ekona nimpa na fe na honorable Fuseni Donko minim ba bia okọ ya na ni wo hancho
abusuafo training school
mama na kwaba na ebia na bibi na eta no because ye hwe yembre dia we are almost done, we are almost gone. Eti honorable
mame
na dey
facha me naija nzi for you do krum sana afa
ye so tamu
na eja monka traffic nso nim de obe contem ahwe na okodi ba boni bi so na eja o mura na yetintin de mo fanche me eti fon fanche me
ene we de ye be wi o de ye be pon
no kra me ba nyina na metie me bra pani
okay
se on se won hu aponche mantama anto ne kasatintin a be ja odwa to a nti ebi na atumi nua no nti enya me nwanwa se o kan nsem ni bebre ebe na ni su bebre fi se se o kwahyebo na ebo na chi o kacha kolase ye duru ha meso ye na duru na o se diom yenko a odi sun ba wa na obesa akasa e di apata sun pe oya o munyai se ye di nada e di buman no ye mfa nada e buman ndada no ye di pa abat o de kwa abato so de kwa giwi a reality will dawn on you during governance. Mudi nada abeji about abewini about 2016. At least mubet na mu hu say the city and come for no kra come him. Well, that's up to you.
For you to sit here and say
that say
million
obi kra ni enisuade hu papa bi amaga na kra eja o ma o kan
ti. I'm talking about an individual, but for you to sit here and say dada Ghana.
Yes, you did that.
Maybe you na dada obusia.
You did that.
Ghanaians there.
No, but
then you can insult to Ghanaians.
What me bio no ka say NDC need at the papa bia the Magana for.
Yes, that is the vision.
And you are also deceptive. You are a deceptive party. And you also accept that. Well, that is your point. Me say, modern nada. Yes, modern nada.
Smart enough.
That is what you think. That is your interpretation. I won't apologize. That is your interpretation.
You won't apologize.
Me say. Musunu mo ban ene enada ne atro na mo de bu man no nka by this time ka jese masesa ne ye kwa akoto aba na obegina Ghana fo enam se oh covid aba yesre mo ye kopesika aba akoje bosia aba ma ye nyina ye ho ha ye IMF bie pono na Ghana fo ne di ka kobo pono num se ye koje bosia wa IMF $1 billion yamfa sebi mfa so kora ntoso nsi hu bia ne bosia no ho ene ye kotamba ye se o ye de baba kura Ghana fo mu se de be ya Ghana fo ho be heha ye ye kwaje sasika no bedru ya na World Bank fo so bi o mo pono Ghana na to so mienu a ye duru ho ye kwaje $100 million ye giwie ye African Development Bank nso so oh yes yes said bi o ne edimrika na ye sa duru ho ye kwaje $69 million ye bedru fie loto fo o mu twa loto nita fen kram ko ye donation ni bi despite group mu ko ye donation ho nyina mu ko donate ya me nya 200 million Ghana cedis minya ba eno susu da ho yesa de yensasa ko bojo Mahama Heritage Fund or the two home ko yi mu 600 million Ghana cedis
John Mahama de ana Ghana
onyo na te
Ghana for
enyo na pegu ho ena me se enyo na pegu ho ma ye abani bi beba ko ye John Mahama the Heritage Fund go ho ma ye
look at the Ghanaians money or
the creation
no Heritage Fund year you create here
honorable
you see the deception
you pass over parliament the way enyo ntokwa ku enyo ntokwa tam ben ye criticize fund no tam ben ye criticize fund oh please stop it stop it that bill was passed in 2013 the president mess or
2013
jai honorable jai and wait you know miniaba what is the accountability in all those monies amaka ho asem
go ask your MPs
eden ye de ye 1 billion na ye kwaje wa IMF no ye de yeso ye de bi tua nsuo nti Ghana fo ennum nsuo free ye de bi makania Ghana fo ebi use nkania free ade chen ya o se me de covid levy aba nsuo ne kania na mu gi ni free no mu ba betua ho ka enye ndada we no nukre wo he sika na okwaje wa IMF no o de ye den de okwaje wa World Bank o de no so ye den uwie ya o se me sa de to okoto e bola nso so me beji mo bola tax uwie asa beji lotto tax uwie asa koto NHIS levy mu asa koto VAT mu asa betu road toll mu asa koto de twama wo kra ne financial sector clean up tax ukro ya o se me gu banks na mama bi nso anya adwuma aye adwuma ni yie 9 billion ka obetimi dey sustain banks yo wan fa anye udi 21 billion e dey gu no ugu no wie na wona o se watua depositors nyina watua omuka over 99% watua omuka afa dey ba ne se na afa dey o se be give 5% tax na nsa na udi akotua depositors ka enye na ada asem enye akohwie asem ndi se sika na abayi gigi ye ni nyina no omo de ye den wobo busia kwa busia besia ba 169 billion Ghana cedis point kwanse kurasa ka ho ye den uka mo si free SHS ka ya bo free SHS hu nyina 2 billion Ghana cedis uti 2 billion free 169 billion numa enka 167 billion ejapade ben na MPP aban na do ni MPP aban omo ya sa busia na yakwadwene ye de betua ka Jo Mahama kwaje busia ehun terminal 3 Circle Interchange, University of Ghana Medical School, Bank of Ghana Hospital, Tema Port Expansion, Takrady Port Expansion. Yehu bebre kumase. Kejetia ne nasefo emwa ensa nyama nanka se generate sika dachi ye de bako akotua. Mudi idea. Enye anya nkwande a na aye numutwa. Ne akwantu akese. Yehu de bosia ne ye de ya dachi ye de bako akotua bosia ne biom. Now the budget is back COVID time. Una OCS for the next 3 years cross sabi edwumayefo kwa untu akatuem. Nti untu edwumayefo akatuem a usadi eyi sabi dade ehye mu sese wa chim ye honam na moje na firi honam na sese omo de eyi panen ewura ye dompe mu na akotwe moje na firi dompe num. Why you squeezing Ghanaians like that? So COVID aba ni ye nyina ye try say ye be ye bibia ma ye nyina ho atoya. Nobody will complain. Oba ye so 1 billion na me kwaje ye no me de ye ABCD 1 billion no ni nyina asa 100 million no so me kwaje ye no eno so me de ye ABCD eno so asa nti ye koye nim no emomintu akatua mu bie nanso megigi akatua megigi entu wase ya menya sika sei na me de aba na me de adebe me de asomumu wa na ne obakun tokwa na wo de anu ane se o sika na megigi no me de kwagigi me de kotua bosia na mogigi ye no o kan so o se bosia na wo bogu ho no. Most of the Eurobonds are NDCG year. Some were 1 year, some were 2 years. The maximum was 3 years. Until by this time, NDC loan ban pa na ban with that. Because most of the capital loans are year projects. No projects na year juma de chia. Omo loans bebre ba omo kwaji ye no. And I said be many of mine in tia yenye sika mfa ntua. Nanka ni papa mu a. Nka by this time I hope say nipa bebre tua tax no. And this time I will reduce tax no. Nanka wa widen tax net no more. Say makofa best $12 million e de akoye post Ghana Post GPS. Ntinka say no properties wo especially in Krane kura kase no nyina no man digitize man number ni nyina. Ntinka taking property toll no property rate no kenye problem biom. Ye kasi ye gisika o de nka yanji 10 cedis kura na 50 cedis per house. Ye betimi taxi enfie nko asebe over 5 million. Nti adan 5 million kwa na yaji 50 cedis anka ye sen. Sa innovative ways ni ye nye o. Ye nye. Nemum petrol de aban edadem kura na ye kasi ye de eto ato petrol so odadem kura ye begije akoma no. Nti ne de akoto petrol so lazy man's approach. Mususumu na muka say you are moving this economy from taxation to productivity. Productivity na wan. Enye tax ya. So for me, the deception of this government, it is oba kind budget na no the adada se machine na brofo na ye tin MPP for power bua no maka brofo. Oda kama omo ka ne twi na hwese committee aka asem omo kana. Nga obi abehu so ntro no mutwa. So ebaye na we have to tax our way to when adan na during election the one be kan kire say nsuo na ode man o ka say e free no dachi ye betua. Adan no wanka.
That's honorable. Honorable Naye. 5 seconds.
Ishiranka na nado. So the free education about memu. So bi an kusua de. Because amanfo nyina sua de a obehu say budget time. Scanner ye gigi nyina no. Ye sign ekire mu de ye. Enti wunya ndc ni bi metna ha no nga jose o mekire sky de ye e wa bra budget no asem ye de ka no the budget no na kire o sky na wunya ni nyina no expenses no how ye inke no dinya o budget bi na se wunhu na betna ha na obi de a na so obi na eda obi a na oda da
me da se honorable Ben Aye was honorable Benjamin Aye former NPP MP for Upper Dentra West and honorable Hussein Donko former NDC DC for Secretary Afram Plains. Honorable Fuseni, Wamantem cry, we late. And to Abapoye, I say one man, but to Abba. I was your former Mutim Munyadaji, Etia, the Munyanas, Mamma sending messages near the Munyanas. Unfortunately, because of your brain, it's yen to me phone lines, and to it's as a Siamanugusu, make us a Minia Bema, Ola Michael, Abedina, constant, then, or Giaconiano. Etia Dina, Ebesia saying, Yamea, do my next week here by a baby telephone lines and Amamo. Nadia was some Mokabia, Moja, Egumukama, Edia, my name was MDD, and Yanso so. As a Dankoma production crew, Joe Damia do Magjerio Saj, my friend Ma Abankro. Midin at the MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO. Ola Michael, Ebejeja. I'm a